whatever IT technology, put them together, give them the objective, let them work on it, and come back to you. I think that really works, effectively. And the last thing which I would like to say is in terms of, I also feel that it's important to have some kind of expectation setting and some kind of alignment. So though they are, really looking at a fast track career, the patience levels are low, going for more like bite-sized learning. But I think what also really works is a little bit of orientation, which we as seniors and elders in the organization definitely need to provide. One example, recently I was in a campus to corporate session where a young batch of management trainees were there, and so just telling them how corporate life is different from your college life and what should you look out for, and things like that. And then one question came up which was very, very surprising. I mean, I found it very surprising. And this person says that, sir, can you assure us of job security? Now, millennials are the ones who we say that they'll hop jobs every 2 or 3 years, and therefore we need to look at ways of keeping them on board. And here is the person who's asking about job security. And then I realized that it was something which is resonating with a lot of them, because we are in a VUCA world. There's no certainty of tomorrow. And still these youngsters are looking at. So I think I thought the best answer at that point of time, and then of course I came back and discussed with some of my colleagues also, was I said, have you heard of APJ Abdul Kalam? Have you heard of Narayan Murthy? Have you heard of Kiran Bedi? Do you think they would have bothered about job security? What is it that makes them really good and great? Right? And the response was that they were really good in terms of what they were doing. Right? And that was my message to the group that point of time, that you are starting off afresh. Just be clear that whatever that you're doing, be really good in your craft. And if you're good in your craft, success will follow. So the point that I was trying to make over here was that I think it's also important that as seniors and elders in the organization, we are able to do some kind of expectation setting, which really works. Just like at home. So for example, I've got 2 sons. One is a millennial, other is Gen Z. And of course, whenever I try my any of my HR antics, my wife tells me that take off your HR hat and act like a normal father. But anyway, that's at home. Right? But it's equally pertinent that even as a normal father, I try to do some expectation setting, which I find interestingly works a lot of times. So just some thoughts, Professor, in terms of what my experience has been in terms of millennials.
I should not do what I was saying, but I heard this from other person. So Kevin, I think you so much about Kevin. But he's a boss. So you've got this vantage position, multiple clients, and hopefully you can give us some sort of and you need to give some space for questions also. So I might indulge in you.
Yeah, so very precarious situation because I'm the last speaker and people want to ask questions and everything. So we're talking about sons, daughters. So I have a son that when I tell him that you just go down, play. When we were young, we used to go down, play chore police and everything, and we used to enjoy that other kind of enjoyment. What you guys are doing this to compete? That is your kind of enjoyment. This is my kind of enjoyment. How you can think and compare that? You used to enjoy that better. Why you can? I mean, if you had iPads that time, you would have enjoyed that. And so as you rightly said, you need to unlearn, change the perspective about the millennials and adapt to the changes. And HR, the trends which we are going to talk about, the topic which is going, that what are the HR trends going to be in 1920 or 1920, and basically focusing on millennials and Gen Z. So I will just touch base upon that. Most important thing which in the mornings all the speakers spoke about and co-panelists spoke about is that traditionally, if you go to see all like 30 years, HR always used to use same standardization, all policies for all grades, all categories and all. There was never a personalization, customization. So there can be different policies for Gen Zs or millennials. You need to customize that. For example, I think Kevin gave a very good example about what work we had done. In fact, one of the retail store. Now in the retail store, he is not, he doesn't want to listen to entire induction process. The induction process that CEO tells something and everything. What about the same good, a person who is just working for 1-2 years? He speaks about the whole organization, how he is he was successful in that particular store, and that he gets connected easily. So I think millennials or whoever, you need to change this. There's the new trends of HR which is changing. So you need to really, personalize this. So customization, personalization should be one of the most important trends which will come. Second most important thing is the trust. I think Tanaya or I think Harjit always spoke about trust, So trust is an issue. There was a global survey of EY where they say half of the population didn't trust the survey, the results with half of the people. They didn't trust the organization, they didn't trust their CEOs, the colleagues as well. Most important, they didn't trust the systems. So organization wants to invest in a system, okay, this is the best system we want to have for you and all, but they don't trust. So that's very important with the HR trends as well. How do you develop the trust in an employee, in the millennial or Gen Z, and customize your attribution towards this particular employee or the set of employees. So the trust is also very important factor. Then as we speak, one of the most important trend nowadays which is going on is when you talk about OD or organization development as a service. Say for example in cricket, today tomorrow the match and we have IPL also. The top players in IPL, they do hire, or even in cricket also, they do hire professional organizations to basically be with them and tell them, okay, fine, it's like more of a MIS kind of guy who tells them that, okay, fine, you are, they track their entire, how they play, and they track what goes into their training and everything, and then they give results, and then they put it up to the next level. Now, organization, or say the cricket team is not involved, or the clubs are not involved in that, but it's just between that particular person and the player and the particular organization which is taking care. Now, if you see that organization be HR. So the HR has to customize depending upon the individual, whether they're top players or top performers are there. Can you basically customize your requirements in alignment with the organization which is there, So that's very important where, you can put development as a service. It may be anything. In fact, it may be also, for example, certifications which are there. It has to be good EVP, in fact, in the end, employee value proposition. So trust is a factor where, our proper EVP is given to the employee. So especially for millennials, so he would really tap it. Other the trends which people have found is that there is the erosion of employee experience. So, I was just quoting an example at what we say about employee experience and all this, like when you go from Bombay to Goa, you go via express highway, the 2-lane, 4-lane highway and everything. But what actually the employee gets is the traditional highway from Bombay to Goa via Pune, which turns and turns, and you don't know whether it exits also. So this is what the experience, and then so in start it is very good experience. All the organization, all the HR are very that this is the best system which we have, and this is the best technology. I'm not naming them, like say HR Success Factors or any other HRMS or HCM you use. This is the best for them. And to please the bosses, maybe, this is the best in cost and the best in. But have we ever gone and talk to the millennials or talk to Gen Zs or talk to the employees whether they would like to have any survey done, whether they would like to have such systems, or how would they that experience would be. So those things organizations need to do, and this is a new trend which now organization has to basically even involve the employees, different levels of employees, Gen Zs and millennials and Gen X as well, then what system, would this particular system which is implemented would give them a better experience. So what we just touch base on that as well. And yes, someone spoke on blockchain as well. So blockchain is also blockchain is a whole you can say the database structure which is available. It coexists everywhere. In fact, it's replicated and it has good anti-fraudulent mechanisms which is there. Same thing is also coming in HR as well. So large organizations which have global payroll. So those can be on a blockchain. So these are the new trends which are going to be happening in 2020 where blockchain and AI would be the key thing. So most of the trivial, experiences, especially to their own queries, be it millennials, be it Gen Z, be it Gen Y, those would be answered by AI because they are attuned to that. They love to chat. They don't want to talk. Today we want to talk. Like she was telling, it's better that I talk to someone who's there, a physical manager or HR manager is there. But they're okay. They're okay to basically chat with the person and get the information out and all. So AI is going to be playing a very important role in future as well, in 2020 as well, especially with the millennials and Gen Z, where at least the base level of HR business partner would be like a virtual HR business partner, and that's how I want to just sum up with that, and we'll invite more questions to that.
Thank you, Pratik. Last speaker always has a little bit of a disadvantage because we have you. So I think we can definitely get one question per person. So